Hello again, my name is Gabe Zollner. This is the 26th of November 2017. Just watched a rather interesting little video. It's 24 minutes and 23 seconds in duration. You might want to spend that time viewing it if you believe that we actually ever went to the moon. You know how much money was spent on that false flag event? $40 billion. Now, what did I learn? Well, what I learned is that this was their first major attempt at hoaxing the American people. Why? So they could do what they've done ever since, and even before. So they could fuel the industrial military complex. I posted a video recently, and it talked about exactly that. It talked about how these big corporate giants were making models of spacecrafts, shuttle. I mean, the whole thing's totally insane. You're going to see a little bit of footage when they went out and worked on the Hubble. Remember when they went out to do the repairs on the Hubble telescope? Well, you're going to see one of those suited astronauts, and you'll see his actual thumb through the glove. Come on, folks. You're going to see how the helmets swivel when they really don't swivel. And when you see that spacewalk, the first spacewalk, take a look at how the straps are just flapping. They wouldn't be flapping in space. You're going to learn more about the Van Allen belt. You're going to see how they fooled us with images of the Earth. Folks, what this video proved to me, as have others, is how these evil people controlling our government fool us and get away with it. You know, I said to myself, Gabe, how could there be so many people involved, yet nobody leaked anything? Well, there were little subtle leaks, but nobody believed it. I did a video where I talked about astronauts who were given a Bible to swear on that they went to the moon. Not a single one would swear in the Bible that they went to the moon. Folks, distract, divert, to deceive. Again, $40 billion was spent fooling the American people. And the Russians were no better. They didn't get there either. Theirs was done in a tank. One of the astronauts almost drowned because his helmet started filling up with water. It isn't funny. You're going to learn about the kind of cameras that they had. Couldn't take the kind of footage that they say was taken because they didn't have those cameras. The whole thing was an absolute farce. Not any different than Sandy Hook. Not any different than, well, the takedown of the Twin Towers wasn't a farce. But look at how many years that event fueled the industrial military complex. It's still doing it today. And who do we thank for that? Well, George W. Bush and his criminal, dysfunctional administration. Watch this little video, and if you still believe that we went to the moon, you're delusional. I don't know if what they're saying here is true as well about there's no space station. I don't know if there is or if there isn't. But why would they show us someone that they say is in the space station when he obviously isn't? So who knows? You know who knows? Well, the dark state, they know. And if you've watched some of my videos, I've said this countless times. This has been going on for a very, very long time. And the only way it could be going on for a very, very long time if it's done by a cult organization. They bring in new members as the existing members pass away. You know who's going to be passing away soon? George Bush. President, what was he, 41? Yeah, he was the one that first talked about the New World Order. Too bad he's not going to see it come to fruition. He needs to be held accountable for what happened in 1963 in Dallas, Texas. That's sort of what I think. I digressed. I apologize for that. It happens often. Watch the video. Listen to what's said. And let me know what you think. If we ever went to the moon. Thanks for listening.